The best thing is here. This is the new TEAK deck, and that's really fantastic to see. It's a lot of craftsmanship. So the next 4 up to 5 weeks we're gonna work hard to get everything up and running, to get the keel or to get the mast back on. We have to make a decision if we're gonna get new rigging. So this is the boat yard. This is the next 4 weeks of adventures. Hopefully we can start sailing.
We left Amsterdam and drove to our sailing home in Turkey.
Where we saw the perfect scent for the first time after 8 months.
We are refitting her now. She's in a hangar without keel and mast and in need of a new TEAK deck, hull color, lithium batteries, instruments and sails.
So we finally can call her home and start sailing the world.
Good morning, I'm doing well. It's beautiful, huh? Yes, Captain. Puzzle.
Yes, puzzle.
Yeah, so we found out Yacht Harbor Pub, and that's the best restaurant here on the marina. Every day it's fresh food, homemade, and €6.50 per day, and then we have a proper meal with everything on it. So we really love it.
So we just met a friend of the Red Land Rover and the boat Katie.
Katie!
And he gave us a tip where to go. It's weekend, so the hangar will be closed, the yard. Gonna find a place to relax a little bit.
Yeah, he told me it's a half-hour drive.
Hi there, Captain.
It's so funny. All day long they tell me, Captain, 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 tamam, Captain, okay, come, look. So Captain is okay.
Stopped and found this very cute little place.
Stand up.
We just left a small fisherman restaurant. It was really cozy and
Yeah, really Turkish fishing.
yeah. And now we're exploring again. So now we found a beautiful spot a little bit back, so we need to turn here and then we're gonna set up camp.
Cool.
Stand up.
It's a little bit muddy. Hope we don't get stuck.
Benjamin likes it. We collected some plastic. We're gonna feel if this is the spot for tonight. Good morning.
Morning.
Exploring this beautiful spot.
Yeah, and we have to tell you about our visit yesterday evening.
Yesterday evening we were just having dinner, and then Rihanna heard 2 cars coming. So that's always a little bit tricky.
The guy who let us in.
Yeah, he
with
came
his whole family.
with his whole family and his friend.
Yeah.
So one van with a small fishing boat inside and his own traditional Turkish car with his family. They brought us goat milk, fresh goat milk.
For Benjamin.
For Benjamin, they just did like this. Goat cheese, fresh goat cheese.
Olives.
And their own olives. So sweet, so warm and welcoming.
We couldn't really talk to them because they were...
Google Translate, of course. So the first thing they said is, don't be afraid, this is private property, you are welcome, so everything is good. Yeah, we took a picture of all of us,
Yeah.
except me, because I took the picture.
Then this morning.
Yeah, the fisherman, he said, I'm gonna fish, you fish, put. And I was thinking, maybe he wants to give us a fish and put it somewhere. So, but that's actually what happened. So he drove with his van to the same spot we went yesterday. So he bumped in. This morning I didn't notice because I was sleeping.
It was at night.
It was at night. So he put a fish on the rooftop of the landy and left. Yesterday Benjamin was walking with a stick as a madman and he was trying to hit us. So we had dinner and he was smashing us. So Jan is now teaching him that he can't smash us, but he can smash other sticks. Test with Ancora. We found out that we have a lack of some vitamins and minerals. So this is just vitamin C. This is for Janne to get some extra iron in. Oesterkalk, multivitamins, omega 3, that's for me. And B12 because we are, let's say, flexi vegans. And for Benjamin, of course, all the vitamins.
After the sheep. He's over there.
You can't run, huh?
No.
I will take that little... It's unbelievable. He's walking there. Yeah, Benjamin, I'm coming. You're such an adventurer. Not scared at all. Yeah, I'm coming. Where are your sheep? Okay, let's go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take this guy back to the car. Benjamin, you want to say something? Little explorer? No? No, but you don't want to walk anymore. I have to carry you. Taste the fish already?
Mm-hmm.
And?
Yeah.
The fish is a little bit dry and burnt. That's because I put it too long in the fire. Ja, je moet even bij.
So we are on our way back to Didem and we're getting more in the civilized world. And yeah, we just left a beautiful family.
Yeah, and what we notice is that the less people have, the more generous they are.
Yeah, and they want to give us all kind of foods and drinks.
Baklava,
and
chai.
bread.
Just welcoming. So, good morning. I'm on my way to the boatyard. Yesterday we found a small hotel apartment next to the marina, just for a couple of days with a proper shower, because we have some dirty work to do on the boat. So I'm sending the copper coat now to the gel coat, but just slightly, because we're doing an experiment together with Finsulate. Finsulate is a new way of anti-fouling. All the anti-foulings are very toxic for the ocean, and Finsulate is the only one. It's a Dutch invention, and we're gonna apply it. It's based on sea urchins, so it doesn't take all the hard stuff. Yeah, it's good for the ocean, it's not toxic, and that's what we really appreciate. The experiment right now is that we just sand the copper coat, put a primer on it, and then Finsulate, so we don't have to take off all the copper coat, because that's a hell of a job. So yeah. 25% done, and time for lunch. But I think I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. Sure, tomorrow there will be a lot of muscle pain. Half of the hull is done, so let's check my colleagues of the woodwork, how they are doing. This guy, he likes Fenerbahce.
No,
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray. Only Galatasaray, otherwise he's taking off the TEAK again because he doesn't like Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce and?
Fenerbahce.
Papa. Galatasaray, okay.
Okay.
Ajax?
Ajax, okay.
Okay, Twente. So. Okay, but look at this, guys. Another day in the office. Going back because Benjamin hurt his toe. His nail got off. He's a little bit sad, I heard from Rihanna. And I just got my chai. And then we call it a day. I left the door to the balcony open, and Rihanna's just coming back and she says, Benjamin is on the balcony and he's peeing downstairs. Just like a good boy in the corner. I'm going to the boatyard again. Rihanna, we have to decide about the color.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? We want to have a blue one.
Yeah. So we're thinking about
Baltic blue.
the darkest.
The darkest one, almost
This
black.
is almost the color we have now.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like a bit darker.
And you were maybe
Yeah,
thinking
I love
about
this one. Yeah. Maybe you can show the boat that I've seen with it on the boatyard.
So, another day at the boatyard, some sanding again. I feel the muscles, but it's quite okay. Yesterday I was thinking, oh man, when I wake up tomorrow I can't move anymore. But it's doing fine. So they're still checking temperature. Good night, Em.
Merhaba. Günaydın.
So, what's the temperature today?
36.4.
36.5.
Yes.
Thanks. Bye bye. Good night, Em. Good night, Em.
Günaydın kaptan.
Good night, Em. So here we are. And here we are. They're making such a good progress. So, a well-deserved chai. This is the propeller, and when we are sailing, it should be like this. So we don't have any resistance from the water. So then it's like this. When we turn on the engine, it pops like this. And when we have like a rope or a fishing net, this is cutting it, hopefully. This is the home, our home. We're gonna sail around the world with. So everything has to be top notch. Sometimes I think about why on earth 57 feet? It's a lot of space for the three of us, but on the other hand, it's our home, it is our office. It's safe to sail around the world. It's almost 4 years ago when I sold my house and purchased this boat. Almost done with sanding. I think 3-4 hours left. So a little bit of chai and then we move on. Mission accomplished. The whole hull has been sanded. If you have to do this every day, day in, day out, man, lots of respect for these guys. So the teak deck gets in the final phase before they're gonna put the Sikaflex, the lining between the teak decks. So they are preparing and cutting all the corners and getting all the glue out of it. Massive job. But look at this. These are the plates at the aft deck, and it's better than before. It's more beautiful than it was on the original one.
Good morning.
We decided to go to Istanbul. The boat, the teak deck, they are gonna put Sikaflex between the boots, so we can't do anything about it and can't work. So let's go to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Because he hit his nail, his big
Nail
under the door twice.
twice. It was like.
So it's a little bit painful for him. So he isn't sleeping well for the last 3 days. So, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Good morning in Istanbul.
A city with
15 million people.
We heard about something.
Hi guys, we're sitting in our
Cockpit!